よいしょ。まあこれでいっか。はあ、よし。これどうやったら走るの？これ？何これ？えまあ、プレイでいいんじゃない？どうやってこれはどうやって始めるんですかね。お
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
待って待って。FPS？ あ、ファーストパーソンなんだこれ。L12 で
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the
なんだ
rooms.
これ。違う。三角でメニュー？やべ、テキスト見てなかった。
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
普通に開くんだ。
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
鍵か。
Maybe she thought I'd know, or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
ダメか、やめとこ。変なことしちゃダメだ。道なりに行こう。
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
読めなかったんだけど。なんだ？鹿だ。鹿。いいな、こういうオープニング。
Even after I inherited the house,
いいぞ。
I never thought I'd come back to it.
よいしょ。よいこら。なんか進みながらね、こういうなんていうあらすじが流れてくるのは新しい気がする。どうなんだろう、新しいのか。
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
その後と夢で見たのと同じ。夢？トラックがあって、いけない。見えない壁に阻まれるね。主人公は女の人。兄貴がいたってことが
the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly
17歳で
those words
家
were.
相続したん。
I was afraid of the house.
はへえ。17歳で家相続か。
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
は基本
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
うん。ん？え？え？あ、ん？え？どうしたらいいのこれ。ん？開いてんじゃん。
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
ふむふむ。ノコギリとか工具がいっぱいあるな。倉庫は倉庫か。なんだろう。なんだろうなこれ。こっちはあれがガレージの出口か。これかな？
The power had been turned off the night we left.
止められているのか。
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
すごいな。
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
おー。いいな、こういう雰囲気の。
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
ほー。随分と散
Or how
乱して
after
ます
Louis
ね。
started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
へえ。暗いな。だいぶ暗いぜよ。
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
え
It was like a
ー。
bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
あー。はーん。出てった時の夜のまんま。
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
テレビ本がいっぱいあるな。すごい。なんだこれは。
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
はあ。なんだろう。こういう雰囲気のゲーム大好き。すごいぞ。いいぞ。ああ、玄関。お？
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
ん？ほう。
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
へえ。 開けられない。そうか。こっちはいけない。ハムハム。どうしよう。上から行くか下から行くか。上から行こ
う。After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
覗き穴を開けた。あ、これ。
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Calvin. はあ。
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
怖い怖い怖い怖い。なんそれ。
The last time I was in Edith Senior's room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
なんや気持ち悪いの。おー、怖っ。なんこれ。わあ、虫がいっぱいいら。
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
線が一本。電源か。
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
子役スターだった。ああ、なるほど。さっきのポスターのあれか、映画の。
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
はあ。上から攻めていこうか。じゃあ。
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
あ、開かないのね。そうか。開かないのか。今なかった？気のせいか。なんこれ？
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
絵か。ビビるわマジで。コンセントがある。お。
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
ここの鍵？
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
狭。はあ。
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
多分どっかでフラグ立ててないなこれ。
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room
絶対フラグ立ててねえだろ。
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
閉めんといかんのね。
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
あー、絶対ほらほらほらほらフラグ立ってない。わかんねえよ。よし。
December 13th,
突然な日本語。
1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without
夕
dinner.
食抜きで。
I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
いや、まさかな。
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
マジかよ。なんだ、ネズミ食うわけじゃねえのか。
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
ほうほう。お、なんだ
My
これは。
Halloween candy was all gone.
ハロウィンのキャンディーもなくなってた。あ、じゃあ。ベッドかな？いや、ベッドじゃない？窓？怖いなぁ。ガンマッチ？ああ、罰決定ね。明るさ。ガンマッチいじらんと。やっていけんぜ、こんなゲームよ。おー、あ、こっちか。おー、個室にトイレ。
I kept eating and eating.
嘘だろい。
I ate a lot of things that night.
夜なのか。あ、夜なのか。私が明るくしたんだよ。そうだよ。
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
おー、
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
ツバメなの。
I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
え
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
こういってこう。ふう。どこ行った？そういや。あれ、あ、飛び移れるところがないと飛べないのかな？だな。飛べない。どこや？お？そこか。あ、ここか。
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
そこかな？えいやこれ。ん？おりおりおりおり。そいや。
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
鳥どこ？
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
ふう。なんだこの不思議なゲームは。いいぞ。よ。よ。
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits.
Rabbit? もういっぱいいるじゃん。難しくないですか？やったぜ。
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
丸飲みかよ。
I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
やべえな。
Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit.
Mama rabbit?
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
And
suddenly, I was a shark.
Shark? 何の突拍子もなくサメになったぞ。
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good. Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed. Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Why, 触手だ。
I was big, but I moved real quiet. I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
泣いてんじゃん。
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
ほうほうほうほう。クトゥルフクトゥルフ。いやいや。見たことあるぞなんか。
I got closer and closer.
知ってた。かな。こっちではない。じゃあどこだ。
All my stomach started growling.
お
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
？I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
向こう。
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
どうぞか。
Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
ほうほうほうほう。
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
ほほー。
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
おお。帰る。
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
入れんの
It was
か
a
い。
pretty big trace.
入れはせんねんな。お、なんだこれは。また開くんかい。
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
え？
Sven
No,
gave
no,
Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
あ、なんて言うんだっけ、こういう部屋。現像室か。現像だ。そうだ。
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
何何何。
Sven
いやー、奇妙すぎるね、これはね。
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh.よいしょ。あ、来い。
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
難しいな、これ。よっ。あ、漁師かこれ。
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again.
なる
And
ほ
he
ど
wasn't.
な。
I think
面
Calvin
白いこれ。
always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
うわ、怖い。
The day he made up his mind to fly, and he did.
怖え。怖え。なんだこのゲーム。すっげえ怖え。
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing. After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
お、こっちにも行ける？あ、い
Mom
け
said
ない。
Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
はあ、部屋に行けか。からくり屋敷じゃねえか。すげえからくり。
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
はあはあ。タイプライターだ。
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
おー、カイトさんいらっしゃい。
Oh, Jack here with another
今日はね、
ghastly
フリープレイになってたフィンチ家をやっております。
I'm calling it the surprise ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous.
英語わかんないね。英語はわかんないね。
Now at 16, she was all washed up, a has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Oh.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
What? なんだこれ。突然のコミック調やで。
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh. やったぜ。結婚が続いていらっしゃる。イエイイエイ。あ、軍か。これはちょっとダメですね。
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
なんこれ。ああ。テーブル層で指切ったとかいうあれか。あ、ブンブンできる。うえい。
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show. Hours later.
いや、まあ。
Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
またこれか。まず BGM。こんなのか。 ああ、そう、ここ。階段、ああ。消えていた。部屋のラジオはついたままだった。
Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Oh, 開いてんじゃん。
She played her part beautifully.
ああ、こっち？あ、違う。
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
あ、戻れってか。
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
殺したの耳池かこれ。遅い。あ。
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
ディンドン。
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
What?
Oh dear.
Huh?
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She wished for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time.
マジかよ。
Pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. That's what I call a real eerie tale.
なるほど。わからん。
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
おーい、こらしょ。あ、どっこい。
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
で、こっから出て、あ、本当だ。治ってる。治されてるわ。オルゴールどこやったっけな。あ、これか。おお、抜けた。ハムハム。これ持っていけん？これ持っていけんか。持っていけんのが丸腰で済むんか。ホラーっていうかミステリーになるんかな、これは。
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
破傷風の注射をする。破傷風が一瞬マフーバに見えたことはちょっと秘密ね。
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
ほうほう。
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
いや、まさかな。
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
怖い怖い怖い。エル知っているか。これガンマチ最大なんやで。
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
もう30年になるとは信じられない。
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
ただこのゲームね、操作性すごいよ。めっちゃよくできてるこれ。
Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just
2005年
stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
お？上か。 ほうほうほうほう。
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
お、武器持て
Maybe
るん
this
か。
is all a mistake.
お、
But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
おー。
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
せやな、特に食べ物は感謝できるな、これは。
For a month or a single week, I'd be happy with one more day.
おー。
I can already imagine the sun on my face.
あ嘘だろ
Walter died when I
そ
was
げなバカな。
6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
開けれるね。開くね。降りれるね。
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
あれ全員やってなくない？全員やってないんやけど、これ大丈夫かな大丈夫かこれ。
Now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh? ここから先には行け、あ、こっち。戻る道あるやんけ。
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
なんかトーテムポールがあるんすけど、電気つくんすけど。
But I thought you should know about your family.
びっくりした。
And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
あ、ふーん。これ面白いぞなんだこれは。なんだこのゲームは。なかなか面白いじゃないか。
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
あ、これ。こういうところの操作め、無限の彼方へ行っちゃった。あのブランコが。 こっちじゃないよな。なんなんこれは。肥料かなんか。肥料だな。ガリーズポッティングミックス。わからん。やめん。やめんぞ。あ、こっちやな。ただ肥料っていうか、どっちかっていうと土に近いんかな。
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
数々の死に長いことがこもれて。これ持っていけないっつ。
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
家はまだ増築しよった。なんか見えますわ。なんか見えるわ。
Cemetery may be more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
マジで？
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery. I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
覗けってか？100円入れなくて大丈夫かなこれ。こっちか。
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
古い家の夢。もう覗けない。
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
アメリカやな。
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did.
じゃあ地下にあったのはマーマイトじゃないのか。悲しいな。
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
登れってかこれを。いやー怖っ。絶対口取るってこんなん。大丈夫かよこれ。
But looking back on it now.
いや今振り返ってみるとって出たから。
If she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
妊娠22日目。22週目か。嘘だろあんた。登れない？いけない。こっち？あっちだ。多分そこ通れねえからこっち回っていかなきゃいけないんだな。あれやんね。よいかよいか。
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
なんだ熊か。熊か。ほらほらほらほらほら。えい。お？ ふう。12ケージだな。でも12ケージでスコープ？ふむ。カメラが趣味だったのかな。まあ現像室もあったしな。あ、にゃんこぬこ可愛くない？キーキーあ、登れたいや
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Mm-hmm. Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
What?
Perfect.
ああ、なるほど。
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
何を撮らなきゃいけない？
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
Oh.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Okay.
Aw.
Yeah. 何を取れや？ちゃうか。
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
次は何を取ればええんや。
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
狩猟用の銃か。
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. Great shot, Dawn! I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
なるほど。
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
そうやろ
？Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most.
やばいわ。もうあかんわ。これはいかんぜよ。こっち。ここは屋根裏部屋ですかね。
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
よいしょ。お？今なんか反応があったね、その辺ね。あっこいしょっと、なんじゃこりゃ。死んだでしょ？
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like.
Hey. So yeah. Okay. Hee-haw. 剥がせるもしかして。
Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw.
あはー。次はあのクジラか。
It sure made him happy.
オッケー。オーケー。オッケー。ふふん。お、いけるぞ、いけるぞ。いった。グレゴリー、オッケー、トロフィー獲得。なるほど、なるほど、わかったわかったわかったわかったわかったぞ。オッケー。
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
ああ、わかったわかったわかったわかったわかったわかってるわかってるわかってるってわかってるってこのカエル。オーケー。まずくない？ちょ待って待って待って。 待って待って、やばいやばい。
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
マジ？グレゴリー。なるほどな。
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea.
ほうほう。
Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Hup. 任せろ。惑星で鍛えたこの掃除してくれ。
We don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. Make his cry.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Ah, まずいね。まずいよこれは。非常にまずいですよ。どんどん風がね強くなっていってるね。
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
塊魂。まんま塊魂やないけこれ。
But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
Huh? そういうわけではない。あ、そういうわけではない。ん？ あ、違う。何をしたら終わりなんだ？ここで塊魂すればいいのか？塊魂。ほら、みんな塊魂好きだろ。好きって言えよ。多分これね、雷に当たるんじゃないかなって個人的には想像しとるんやけど、LR は反応するんすね。この辺で待ってればいいのかな。違うのか？これどっかで一定時間止まっとかんといかんとかないかな。当たりですかね。あれに当たればいいの？どこだ？全長がないのはダメでしょ。あ、違うのか。なんかまだフラグ足りない？いったわ。
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day.
やったぜ。
Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
ふう、やっと進んだぜ。登れる？登れるね。
My mom moved up to the loft
Climb,
after her
climb.
brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
おや
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
これさすがにこっち調べた方がいいよね。なんかあんじゃん。
But I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Holy Bible 聖書か。
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad.
彼女はひと夏カルカッタで家族を建築するプロジェクト。ほーん。でこっち行けか。なるほどな。よしよし。下には行けないです。
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
ほうほう。Open the sesame.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
ここには何もないな。オープンのセサミ。
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
さあ何が見えるかな。
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
油絵。ほーん。この中に入らなければならぬと。開いてんじゃん。お、これは上だったか。魔法の鉛筆。
The magic paintbrush.
長っ。長ない。F でやった。F でやった。待て待て待て待て。誰や鉛筆って読んだの。わしや。
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
バカちゃん。なんで鉛筆と F で間違えるよ。はい。じゃあしておりましょうね。じゃけんしておりましょうね。よし。
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
こっち周りは何もないんかな。こっち周りは何もないんか。なるほどね。あ、むしろいけねえじゃねえか、バカ野郎。なんだよ、何もないとか。そもいけねえじゃねえかよ。上？上かな？
Mom definitely blamed Edie,
合っ
but
てる
I
ね。
think Lewis blamed himself.
オーケーオーケー。
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
この中を覗いてみる。
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
ほうほう。なんかクラブっぽい感じがするね。気になるよね。何もないね。こっちか。 よいこら。どっこいしょ。おげい。水タバコがあるよ。水タバコ。水タバコ。
That part of him lived on.
水タバコが、あ、これ64か？
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
64っぽい見た目はしとるよな。なんて書いてる？読めない。読めない。封は切ってあるね。
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it. He said he started small.
これね、右スティックと左スティックでね、それぞれ操作してんのこれ。
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him.
難しいこれ。
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
すごいこのゲーム。楽しい。
He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
He
talked about starting a band.
右スティックと左スティックで全く違うゲームを操作するってなかなかやぞこれ。ミニゲームの巣窟やんなこのゲーム。
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
セントルイスってどっかになかったっけ?
Away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
この船の操作難しい。
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen.
なんとなく右を選んでしまった。
The queen was on her own quest for radiant rainbows.
ずっと右選べばいいんだよこれ。これむずいぞ。
He followed the sound of her silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh?
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh, いきなり現実に戻るのやめえよ、お前。
Began to forget the world we know.
Oh.
I think it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him. His queen waited, holding his crown. There's only one thing left to do.
もうなんか見えたもん。もう見えたもん、これもう。ほらー。ほらー。
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My
brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Ah. 完全にゲームのあれですね。ゲーミングキーボードでしたね。お？
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
ああ、なるほど。そう通じてたのね。ただ中を通らんといけんのんか。はい。これは何
？But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe I should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Pen. これで冒頭に繋がるわけか。
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
わーいてん黙ろうか。よいしょよいしょ。こうちょっとこれが書斎？書庫？
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you.
タイプライター。
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
これはお前が生まれて何があったかについて。
The tide went way, way out.
あの夜はとてつもすっげえなおい。
And last time I ever saw the old house aground.
ああ、これであれか。
Earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
これでなんかあれだ望遠鏡で覗いたあそこまで行けばいいんやな。
Every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
いや、壁伝いに歩けばなんとかなりませんか？
For a while, I wandered.
なりませんね。ぐるっと回っただけですね。
I started seeing things.
鹿。
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
なんだこれ。
Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
は
ー。Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
Ah!
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. Tell you all these stories myself.
わかったぞ。理解した。今理解した。
Things didn't work out that way.
妊娠22週目やったな。
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh, すげえ。何もかもが伏線ってどういうことよ。マジで？なんか実写？なんか実写なんだけど。なんか実写なんだけど。何？怖い。特にできることはなしか。なんかすっごい実写なんだけど怖いんやけど。ありがとうヨハン。誰やヨハン。ヨハン・フィンチかな。じゃあこれすごいな。いいぞ。このゲームいいな。いや、まさかな。これ、あれか？制作人の子供の頃の写真とかそういう感じかね。なんかぽくない？やば。やばのやばですわ。 エンディング長えな。エンディング長っ。ザ・エンドってね。ジって言っちゃったよ。ザだよ、ザ。ザ・エンドってね。はい。というわけでございましてね。2時間は行ってないのか。1時間ちょいでストーリーをクリアできるゲームですね。待って、やっぱり一人おらん。まあ、ええか。なんかね、一人おらんけどね。
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house. Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it. My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
まあ、とりあえずはザ・エンドってね。ということで、はい、それではね、切りよく終われたんで、まあ、一応ね、ストーリーは一通りクリアしたんで、はい、ね。というわけで、本日の放送はね、これにて終了したいと思います。ここまでご視聴していただいた皆様、そしてコメントしていただいた皆様、ありがとうございました。それではまた次回どこかでお会いいたしましょう。バイバーイ。